we're going into the game already. So it seems like Pavel and Forsen are starting the Shaman versus, if I'm not mistaken, Warrior. Yes, it is. Shaman versus Warrior. Guys, take it away.
Yeah, Pavel is starting with his Warrior, his Dragon Warrior, and Forsen is playing his Shaman. Here we go. Unfortunately, as Falcon Punch already mentioned, we don't see the Warlock, the handlock at all. Man, someone brought handlock to this format and it did get banned.
They got banned by the world champion.
Yeah.
Someone who's pretty good at Hearthstone.
Yeah, pretty good, I heard.
You could say that. But, you know, Forsen going to use the tools that he does have remaining. On the other hand, he banned Pavel's Shaman.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he is playing his own Shaman, going to try and keep this Dragon Pirate Warrior at bay.
Yeah, it's a tough question for the task for Forsen here, because all those dragons seem to be so good versus the pirates, and yeah, Pavel got quite some, the priest and the warrior here.
Now, already Forsen's got a kind of awkward turn here because he doesn't want to overload himself before the Flame Wreath Faceless or even the Jade Lightning turn.
Yep.
But he also does need to deal with this Alex Strauss champion, so I think Lightning Bolt is probably the right play here regardless. But then next turn, the play is Feral Spirits, and then you're overloading yourself even more.
Yeah, that's 7/7. If it had a face, it would be a set face, but yeah.
It would be. It looks like it genuinely will be a 7-mana 7/7 at this point.
Yeah. So, yeah, just play Feral Spirits. You can't really do nothing else. But on the other hand, the 2/6 Twilight Guardian is just not having Taunt, which could help in this matchup.
It's an interesting decision because you're also throwing out the one Dragon Activator you do have, which could actually be really bad for Pavel within the next few turns. But he has now picked up a Draconid Crusher, so any other dragons will be active. And it's doing some work. It made the trade there with the Feral Spirit.
Yeah, and you still got the Curator, so you will draw a dragon if you play it on curve on turn 7, anyhow.
Forsen now having a 3/4 on the board that he'd love to deal with Jade Lightning, but it's not quite going to happen. Though the spell power is definitely going to, the spell damage is definitely going to help him out because now Spirit Claws will allow him to deal with this Bloodcell Corsair.
Yeah, but you don't really want to trade as the Shaman here, and if you have to trade versus a slower deck, it's always really bad here. And
speaking of really bad,
yes, it's 9/9. It's on the board and it will hit your face most likely next turn.
6-mana 9/9 was able to hit the board earlier than the 4-mana 7/7.
Yes.
Which doesn't, like, maths doesn't exactly work, but I don't think maths works very well with Overload.
Yeah, exactly. And an interesting choice in Pavel's deck to play a Bloodcell Cultist twice. We've seen Dragon decks not playing it at all or only once.
Yeah. So, but two cultists. Potentially neither of them getting the upgrade. I guess worst case scenario, there's still just a 3/4 on the board.
Yeah, but the 3/4 on the board, and it's a pirate, but that won't help. It's just not good enough in those decks.
Yeah. Now, actually, Pavel in a bit of an awkward position. He can War Axe down the Flame Tongue Totem and trade the Draconid Crusher. But when you've got 9 damage on the board, 3 in hand, and your opponent has 14 health, you really don't want to trade.
Yeah, you could set him to 2 HP, but then, yeah, Taunt Totem is not your friend anymore. Yeah, it's a tough turn. Maybe you just trade, maybe just play the other 9/9 and say...
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
The problem is then...
Yeah, he gets a good trade. So
yeah.
Awful.
Which is the same problem as he would have if he didn't trade. If he goes face, he allows for Forsen to make the good trade, or even Forsen to develop the damage into the face. If he can pick up the burst damage that he needs. Forsen actually has 12, 13 damage on board right now, 14, 15 if he puts Thanos down because of the Spirit Claws.
Yeah, but that's just quite not enough, and he has to trade, right? So there's no danger there. Yeah, but he goes for the board play. He will trade off the 7/7 here. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, he did. And armoring up because he can just afford to take the line that plays on board that's slower because he's the slower deck. He still got a 9/9 in his hand and the Curator, which will draw at least one card.
Yeah, Patches doing some work here.
Yeah, a little bit of work.
A little bit of work. A
bit.
Patches-sized chunk.
Yeah,
work.
yeah, just,
The menagerie is for
yeah. But Curator. No, he.
3. Oh, Finley, of course.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
Finley, of course. I wasn't sure about the monkey, but
It's interesting that he runs Monkey and also the Blood Cell Cultists.
yeah, exactly.
That's
So
a lot
many
of 3/4s.
3/4s. Yeah, but he won't play the Google stem, I guess.
Now, Forsen kind of feeling the pressure here, still on 11 health. He's not looking at a 9/9 anymore. He is able to clear this.
Oh, look at Patches. Now finally he's starting to work.
Patches, Patches, Patches. I don't know what else to say about Patches.
Oh, he just died.
Oh, Ragnaros isn't quite good enough here. It's almost a 1 in 4 to win the game, but unfortunately for Pavel, Forsen's health is just a little bit too high. So putting down another 9/9, hiding it behind a Taunt, in theory was a very, very good play, protecting the Crusher, but that pickup from Forsen may have just changed everything.
Yeah, do you go for the hero power first here? Because you could draw another card out of Falnos anyhow. But he's going. Oh, he gets it.
So the 7/7 goes into the Monkey, and then the 2 weak minions go into the Crusher. That is an incredibly strong turnaround on the board there.
Yeah, rolling spell power totem. So insane here. And the 3/3 comes down. Suddenly, maybe the game turns around. Oh, Flame Tank Totem also a good pickup because he got bored now.
Yeah, so Flametongue Totem, very, very good when you're in the Shaman with a position with a board this wide. The other thing Forsen has going for him is that his board isn't only wide, it's actually powerful. Flame Wreath Faceless is part of this wide board. This isn't the kind of mid-range Shaman board you sometimes get, which is just full of totems. This is actually a significant threat.
Yeah, but it will die now, I'm sure. And but on the other hand, you can kill the dragon here. And oh, Aya.
That fits
and
the curve.
it's 4/4 and 5/5 coming out of the death rattle then.
You don't often see Jade Golems get as big as 5/5, I think, in Shaman. So Forsen's probably been through almost all of his Jade cards at this point.
Yeah, exactly. And the good thing about Aya here is that he kind of has board. So then it's a good card. Often you just play it after you lose board and it won't give you the board back. But he's in a pretty good spot here with Aya.
And that Ragnaros that we can see in Pavel's hand is just going to be spitting fireballs all over the place. It's not going to know what it's doing.
Just randomly.
Yeah, well, it's... Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, Ragnaros, pretty useless here. Then again, Ragnaros ping the face twice.
No,
Does
only one.
potentially put Forsen on a 2-turn clock.
Okay,
here.
where will it hit? Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's only 16 damage, 17 with spell power. Does Forsen ever need to deal with this Ragnaros? It's got to be a consideration, because if you don't, you know that Pavel will have at least a 1 in 5 for lethal next turn.
Yeah. Is your win rate above 80% here?
Yeah, it is 80%, I think.
Yeah, because if it's better, you just trade, and if it's not, you wouldn't trade, right?
Right.
But what else can happen if you just trade? Because he only got 1 card left in his hand. You saw both 9/9 minions. You saw Ragnaros.
Mm-hmm.
What else will happen? What can go wrong here?
Yeah, okay. I like trading. Because you get the extra golem as well from Aya. So it's not like you're even losing the minion. It actually becomes even stronger.
Yeah, it's basically the same board state.
And then what else does... As you said, what else does Pavel have? That's all of the big threats gone. Maybe Gromash, but I'm pretty certain he doesn't run it. Forsen disagrees with both of us.
And he's going face.
Going for it. Let's see what Pavel picks up this turn, but more importantly, where this Ragnaros is going.
Yeah, it just hit the worst target with the healing totem last turn.
Yep.
But this turn, Ragnaros can
Just win the game.
just win the game.
Alternatively, hitting the Jade Golem isn't bad either. Oh, no, it's still lethal. No matter what it hits, it's lethal for Forsen.
Yeah, you just hit face and then you go for the 20% and you just win, right?
It's the only...
Isn't Ragnaros always going face?
So alternatively, he could ping the
yeah,
totem.
the totem, but it's 1 damage off versus an aggro shaman.
Yeah.
It's more likely that he draws some damage or has
Absolutely.
already some damage in the hand.
You're right. Looking at the probability here, the best way, the safest way that Pavel can win this game, ironically, is taking this 1 in 5 with Ragnaros.
Yeah, easy.
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 You think he'll do it? You
Always.
think he's going to win?
Yeah, of course.
Pavel's got this?
Yeah, probably. Sure. A book was named.
Oh!
No, but yeah, that's it.
That is it. Forsen going to take the first game with his Shaman, eliminating
Oh, and the emote on top
Pavel's
of
Warrior. Oh, man, you can't be the world champion, dude.
it. Yeah, you just saw it. He can.
Well, I mean, physically he can, but...
Yeah, and
That leaves Pavel with Priest and Warlock, I think.
yeah, the priest is still strong, but winning against the Dragon Warrior is so important. With all he's playing the pirate rogue on top, so
That's right,
Those
that's right.
pirates are afraid of dragons, and you just eliminated the first dragon in the first round, and now it's Reno Warlock against the aggro shaman.
It's funny because Forsen admitted in the interview after after he won the previous series, he said to me, "I don't think the rogue's very good."
Yes,
He said it's not very good. Oh, so picking up patches here in your opening hand.
Oh damn!
That's also not very good. Not only that, but directly into Mortal Coil.
It's just like, oh damn patches.
This is just a game that from turn 1... No, Forsen already. He knows he's lost this. Not that I like calling which deck has won or lost on turn 1, but it's not a good position for
No,
Forsen.
it's close. He still got the 7/7. Maybe he will manage to play it on curve this game. And that's an important card in this game.
Yeah. The thing is, Forsen never wins by turn 6 now, and there is Arena Jackson in Pavel's hand. So Forsen's going to have to deal probably 50 damage to the face if he wants to win this one.
You're taking away my fun.
Sorry. This could still go either way, Cameron.
Okay. I
feel
believe
better
you.
now?
I believe you.
Okay.
Yeah, rolling the spell totem. Here we go. So the AoE might clear something next turn.
Yeah, Pavel is just going to play his Imp Gang boss here. He's pretty chilled about the whole thing. No, he's gonna go with Twilight Drake instead. 7 health.
Still pretty chilled, right?
He's still very chilled, yeah. He's not under any immediate pressure. That Flame Wreath Faceless is immediate pressure, but Power Overwhelming that Pavel just picked up does allow him to deal with it.
Yeah.
Nice and easily.
Do you want to play it?
What's the alternative? Taunt?
Kazakus? I don't think you trade it off the 7/7 right now.
I guess he doesn't mind taking 7 damage to the face at this stage.
Yeah, because there's one card fixing it.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
One card to rule all the pirates out there.
One card that could well make Pavel rich. We need to stop saying that, okay. We can't see what Pavel is making. We might add
Oh yes, here we go.
5 mana.
Freeze minions, sheep, or...
Sheep isn't terrible, is it?
There's a 7/7 on board.
Exactly. But then can Pavel make it so that the 7/7 is the only minion on board and then play that? Is that possible?
Or you just
He's
go
gone
for
with
the
it.
gamble into the emote if you hit.
So he can gain more health here as well. 7 armor, deal 5 damage. Seems like the more diverse. The just generally this is the better option.
Yeah, the 5 damage, because I'm not sure how Kazakus exactly works, but sometimes it's 5 damage first and then polymorphs.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's lined the other way around.
Right. We were
So-
talking about that last night, actually. Lothar, I think, said that they've patched something to do with Kazakas. They fixed something, but we're not exactly sure what.
Yeah, but the card text, he just hovered over it to check it, said 5 damage first and then polymorph, so
That's really
he could kill off a minion and then polymorph the 7/7, right?
Right, yeah. Okay, I'm with you now. Dealing 2 damage to all minions against a Shaman would generally be better. Dealing 2 damage to all minions and then polymorphing the 7/7 would be ideal. But,
Just killing it off with your Kazakas.
killing it off with Kazaka seems good too. Turn 5 now, Pavel still got 24 health. Reno Jackson in hand, taunts Thorisan, a Kazakas potion. He's in a great spot here, and Forsen needs to somehow take this board. Jade Lightning's not horrible, but it's not good enough, is it?
Yeah. Jade Lightning to a minion when the Reno Warlock has 24 health in turn 6 already. That's not like the position you want to be in.
No.
Just no.
No,
No.
it's not. It's not. None of this. Drawing patches on turn 1 was not the position Forsen wanted to be in,
Yes.
Camlin. He's in the position anyway. Double Maelstrom Portal. It gives Forsen a bigger board. Flame Imp, also not a bad card to get from the Maelstrom Portal, and it
Flame is pretty
demands.
good. And if he manages to, I don't actually know the name of it because I'm not playing Paladins or whatever at all.
Nor do I, but we both know what it does.
Yeah,
right? But
if he plays a Flame Tongue Totem and
Yes.
he trades it off, he might draw a card out of it.
which is definitely possible. This is the turn to do it, though. If Forsen could possibly pick up Flame Tongue Totem right now.
Nope.
No. I was about to say close, but I don't think it is close in any way whatsoever.
Yeah, it's 2 mana.
It's 2 mana, that's
Yeah,
it. That was my
It's
logic.
very close mana-wise, right? Oh, Life Tap is so strong here. It's the best hero power he could have gotten. Yeah, just going face. Hoping for no AoE here.
Yep, he's already extended pretty wide, so no reason to play the Totem Golem or the Jade Claws. I like that, just tapping.
Oh, and top deck AoE.
He just goes for it, right?
Hmm.
You're not under any threat of lethal. You're still at 16 health. Forsen has 8 mana, 4 cards in hand. I don't think he can deal the 16 health. Oh, wait. No, because Doomhammer Double Rockbiter weapon is 9 mana now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's the only combination of cards I think that would do the damage.
Hmm. Yeah. Even Doomhammer Rockbiter and Lightning Bolt is not enough.
13. 13 is a lower number than 16. So, Pavel perfectly safe to do this. He's probably going to want to play that Reno Jackson
Another
soon,
weapon. Oh, Aya on curve now after the draw, and you want to draw here, of course.
Yeah, you can see now why Doomhammer doesn't necessarily get run in these Jade Shaman decks, because even though these weapons are so cheap, there is a pretty severe hand clog going on at the moment.
Mm-hmm. But you wouldn't play double Spirit Claws, so...
Right.
Yeah, Kazaku's Potion, and that's perfectly fine, because as we said early on, the damage is dealt first, and then Aya is just transformed into a sheep, so no more Jade coming out of this sheep.
Yeah, pretty much perfect use of the card,
Yeah.
really. It's actually probably... When you think about how strong that polymorph effect is, you could argue that Kazakas coming out actually nerfed things like Cthulhu Warrior as well, just because other decks that didn't used to have a way of removing it without killing it now can polymorph it with Kazakas.
Yeah, but especially like, what kind of Cthulhu decks do you see anymore?
Well,
It's only the OTK Druid version, and then it just doesn't matter if you polymorph it, but
Yeah,
because
that's
you're
true.
dead anyhow then.
Yep. For certain, Gadget-san has changed the meta, though Reno Jackson does reign supreme. What is that card that he's holding onto now? Acidic Swarm, pretty sure.
Yeah, why not?
Can't clear the board, which is awkward. But he can heal himself to 30 and taunt both minions.
Yeah, he could do that. Is it necessary? Most likely. So much damage lined up here.
What's Sylvanas like, though? Because you could play Sylvanas and taunt that instead.
Yeah. I think he's just going for that play.
Because they don't run Hex, do they?
Normally they don't, especially not with the 2 Spirit Claws.
And even if there was a Hex, that's more mana that Forsen. Like Forsen would only have 4 mana. There's no way he'd have lethal if he had to play Hex this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, perfectly fine. He's tapping every turn now, of course, he is. Since he got the hero power. And Spirit Claws. Yeah, but what else do you do? Playing Fairy Spirits first? I'm not too sure, because if one taunt is getting stolen, I'm not sure if that's too good for you.
The Totem Golems trade nicely with them.
Yeah.
I guess that's the... oh, well, yeah, there's still another Totem Golem. I guess that's the reasoning, and also the Jade Golem. Question is, what gets traded into the Sylvanas? I guess the Small-Time Buccaneer does.
Yeah.
And he does. He loses one of those Spirit Wolves.
Here we go. Bye-bye, Spirit Wolf.
Pretty good turn. Pretty good turn for Forsen.
Yeah. Killing it off with the 1-1 is also fine.
And actually, despite the outrageous claims I made on turn 1 or turn 2.
Yes, you might have said something.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think Pavel is incredibly favoured in this game. Moving forwards from here even, he's still got Reno Jackson. I was about to say he doesn't have a board clear, but he just picked up Demon Wrath, which was good enough for now.
Yeah.
And he's got Doomsayer, so he can really put a stop to Forsen's aggression. But Forsen's done a great job of fighting back, and that Warlock hero power has really helped him in this game.
Yeah, I actually don't track count on how many cards he drew, but I think it's 5 now or something around that, and that helped a lot.
Right. And oh,
It's just cons.
wait, what was the other card? Oh, Faceless Manipulator. His other card was Faceless Manipulator.
Yeah, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
Because recently in a huge tournament there was like a bluff when he played Leroy into Power Overwhelming, and Navi just conceded, and he didn't have this.
Yeah. So Forsen probably not making that mistake. Probably
No.
saw. He probably did see the card.
Yes.
But yeah, we're moving forwards into the next game. 1-1, Forsen switching into his Rogue. Though, as we were saying earlier, he isn't so sure of himself.
Yeah, but the Buccaneer is already in his hand. Not drawing patches here, hopefully. Oh, another Buccaneer.
No small-time Buccaneers, though.
No, it's just a normal version. It's just a Buccaneer, the medium-sized Buccaneer.
Why is medium-sized Buccaneer so much weaker than small-time Buccaneer?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not role-playing pirates enough, I guess.
Oh my goodness, though. If there weren't an answer to either of these, Forsen would just play a 3-2 hero power weapon here. Unfortunately for Forsen, there's the Mortal Coil once again.
But it's still good enough, right? And he can kill off the 2-2 immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Pavel knew this was coming, so I was wondering if he'd even just hold off and not play him. It's just because he knows it dies for free. But he went for it anyway.
Yeah,
took his punishment.
Could have played Peddler, right?
No, not with Mortal Coil.
Oh yeah, sure, not yeah. I think he just stays on curve then, of course.
All right, so let's hopefully see what. Oh.
Oh,
All right, a little bit late there. Voodoo Doctor going to come down.
just too far. No.
Quick decisions going on here.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
And I think we've seen Patch's final moments in this game.
Yeah. If Patches survives till turn 3 and you didn't draw him in the opening hand, yeah, it's an upside, right?
Right. Okay.
Gather Quest. Here we go again. What is it?
I assume he goes 5 again.
Yeah, 5.
5 just seems universally the best one to go for almost every time.
Yeah, 10 is a little bit greedy against this rogue.
And Ekop was saying to me yesterday that the upgrade you get from 10... 1, okay.
Yeah, 1 is also fine, right?
Ooh, deal 2 damage to all minions for 1 mana is not a bad card. Yeah, Ekop was saying to me that the buff you get between 5 and 10 is so small most of the time that you never really want 10 unless you've got a really late game control matchup.
Yeah, it's basically, I think the 10 is about the 1 and the 5 in addition,
Yeah.
most of the time.
Sure. So Dread Corsair here can be played with the hero power because the weapon has 2 attack, so the Dread Corsair would be 2 mana cheaper, but instead Forsen goes with a very aggressive turn here. Going to trade off the Buccaneer, but now a 6-1 Argent Horse Rider, which Pavel does have an answer to.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate for Forsen here because he already saw Immortal Coil.
Yeah.
Silence. Silence still a card in 2016.
It's back, man.
It's back.
Silence is back and here to stay, I think. Maybe not quite in every deck like Ironbeak Owl was, but...
I miss it.
Alright.
Who knows what secrets
Healing for 6. It's not the best turn for taking board control. I guess Pavel was just kind of trying to stall for time and pick up his Reno Jackson.
Yeah. Not there yet.
Not there yet. He may need to tap a little bit more, so that double heal could have been vital.
Yes, exactly. He's still got 4 armor out of the potion, right?
scurvy dog?
Yes, that's right. And a board clip. Deal 2 damage to all minions.
Yeah, but it's not a board clear yet.
No, it deals with the Horse
do you
Rider
trade,
and the
yeah.
Corsair.
He needs to trade, right?
Yeah. And the great thing about going for the 1 mana potion is that he can actually, you know, deal 2 damage to all of Forsen's minions, gain 4 armor, and then he's still got 6 mana to spend if he wants to do it this time. He still plays Sylvanas, he still plays Emperor Thaurissan.
Yeah, but it's kind of annoying that the Saucy Captain is there because the small-time Buccaneer is quite large now.
It's a large time.
Yeah, large time.
And still a large time Buccaneer because Saucy Captain isn't going anywhere just yet.
Ooh. It's actually quite some damage. 10, 11, and 4.
16, right?
15.
15?
15?
15, yeah.
2 damage off. You could sap Evis, but then I'm pretty sure he won't Evis, right? It's only getting punished by no count at all.
I think Forsen knows at this stage. He loses if Reno's there. If Reno is picked up now, Forsen loses the game. If Reno's not picked up, he has a really strong chance of winning.
But then he has to play Evis, right? Because to deny the draw.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh!
Killing yourself?
Fellfire Potion, one of the worst cards that Pavel could have picked up. He's going to have to try and tap into Reno.
Yes. And if he draws Reno, just imagine. Evis to face.
No!
The end is
Doomsayer
My
Taunt.
shield for Arga.
Not staying alive, but it's just Evis to the face.
Yep.
I wonder if we see a happy Beast of Winter already.
Wait. Oh, no. Okay, it's BM.
No, it's
I panicked. For just a moment there, I panicked. Like, what? That's lethal. Did you? No, it's
yeah, there it is. There it is.
Happy Feast.
of Winter Rail.
2-1 to
Here we
Forsen.
go.
Pavel
Yes.
only has his priest left. Could we see Forsen defeat the Hearthstone World Champion
Just with pirates.
with pirates? With a rogue deck he didn't think was very good.
So he was just, I just net decked some deck because I had to bring a 4th deck. So I asked him about it and he said, I don't think it's good.
Yeah. Okay, well, Pavel's Dragon Priest is going to have something to say about this.
Yeah, the priest will have some fun with all the pirates. We saw priest at least winning 3 series 3-0 or 3 series. Maybe?
We've seen Priest win a lot of games.
Yeah,
Right? We can say that much for certain. Priest seems incredibly... Dragon Priest is the way to go with this class, and it seems very strong.
yes. And just Wormrust Agent into another Wormrust Agent into even buffing it by 3 HP. That's not...
No, it's not bad at all. Forsen, thanks to the small-time Buccaneer, doing some big work, able to deal with the Wormrust Agent. Picking up Defiance Ringleader is kind of awkward. Probably wants to eviscerate this Wormrust Agent, right?
Yes. Yeah, always. Just going fast.
And I guess the perfect turn for Forsen next is sap Defiance Ringleader. Like, doesn't really matter what Pavel plays, it just sap it, play the Ringleader.
Yeah, he's kind of desperate 3-4 without the battle cry. Hero power seems also fine, but
It's fine, just what do you do with the rest of the turn? You can't combo the ringleader. Sapping the 3-4 doesn't seem as strong, does it?
your opponent can't AoE yet. But Cold Blood is also a nice card, right? Because Shadow with Death is 3 mana, so
No,
he will
he's-
go off guard.
He's going with the sap, to Price ringleader. That just, it made a lot more sense to me. The
Yeah.
buff on the weapon is always tempting when you've actually got Buccaneer on the board.
Yeah, build up the board before the AoEs come down.
Yes, and Forsen doesn't actually have that long. He's got 2 more turns. Oh, wow.
Oh, there it is again.
Something's getting played without a combo this turn.
Yeah.
I assume it'll be the SI7 maybe?
Yes. I think you want to trade playing slightly around the Holy Noble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. No, he's going to go with Cold Blood.
He's just going all in, right?
Patches.
But yeah, he doesn't care about AoEs.
Oh, sure, he can squeeze in the ringleader this way as well. He doesn't care about AoE. I don't even know if Pavel runs Holy Nova. I guess that's something Forsen may have found out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right because he's running the other AoE and the 6-drop twice, so not the 5-drop then.
And not many players are running 2 Dragonfire potions.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I guess the fact that Pavel runs 2 of those is probably a hint that he doesn't run another board clear. Picking up the Alchemist there. It does allow Pavel to heal himself back up to 21, which does buy some time.
But so much damage.
Yeah, it's 14 damage, right? 15 damage if he can combo the SS7 agent.
Do you want to clear or heal? Maybe. You need your AoE next turn.
I think healing removes the most damage from, or like heals you the most. Like removing only removes 3 damage at the most. He's gonna go with the removal. They're gonna go with the Corruptor.
I wield
Okay.
the power.
Leroy would be lethal here.
Swashbuckler could very well be lethal here. Then again, not many cards in the pre-stack do that
Mind
much.
Blast.
Mind Blast, yeah. Oh my goodness.
No.
It's not going to work though, because the moment Forsen gets the chance to play Herald Village, he's not actually going to have a board anymore.
Yeah, and
Here we go.
some plays in the face.
Here's the thing though, so Pavel plays his board clear now because it's the only thing he can do. He's still only got 4 health left.
He's just starting emoting 1 turn earlier this time. Oh man.
So many of Forsen's draws here.
Oh, Swashbuckler, come on, go on.
He only
Go
needs
on.
2 damage here. That'll do it!
Oh, that's the Mind
Forsen
Blast!
gets the Mind Blast!
Oh man!
He has
He's
beaten!
oh man! Do you see him smiling and he's just like, yeah, happy Beast of Winterfell again.